Over here in the glassware section, I have a Pottery Barn dupe for these glass containers. All right, I have to say, you guys, this one did not turn out the exact way that I wanted it to, but I'm going to kind of show you what I did and tell you what I'd change for next time. So I needed a base to put my Quikrete in for this. So I got 3 lemonade containers because I needed something pretty long, and I'm gonna put one in the center and then I taped them up. I felt like this was a good idea, but the problem with this was it wasn't completely flat along the center. So I did have some of those lines whenever I took it out of the mold. If you guys have any suggestions for a better mold that I could do, I would love your suggestions. Next, I mixed up Quikrete and water. I will say for this project, I needed quite a bit of Quikrete, so I had to buy a larger one. I wasn't able to mix it all up at once. I continued to add and mix, and then I tried to move it around so it was nice and flat. Then I took some painter's tape to hold it together. Then I placed my glass containers into the mold, and I tried to make them as level as possible. I was able to get 5 in the container. I let this sit overnight. The next day, I removed the outside container. Now you could see that you're able to see those lines. I also felt like on the edges, it kind of went down and it didn't stay as level as I wanted it to. So I came in and tried to sand it down to get it as nice and even as possible. I cleaned up all of my jars and I added in some candles. Although it's not perfect, I do feel like it's similar to the Pottery Barn piece. I feel like for the future, I just need to find a better mold. Maybe I could use a cardboard box that was the correct size. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Looking through the frames, there's a tortoiseshell frame on Pottery Barn. I'm wondering if I can paint it to look like that. We'll try it out. So when starting this frame, I looked online for different tortoiseshell inspiration. I didn't think I was going to be able to do the exact Pottery Barn one, but I was going to try to make it look like a tortoiseshell. So to do that, I needed to paint it all one color. So I went in with this cream ivory sample paint. You guys, I buy sample paints in all different colors and they're really inexpensive. I find that's just the easiest way to get paint. When you're doing tortoiseshell, you want to start with kind of a coppery color. I started by dabbing it on with my paintbrush, and then I came in with the sponge. Next, you want to go in with more of a fine detail brush and you're going to add on your black. You do want to definitely go in and sponge your black as well to make it look very blended. I have to say, when I was doing this, I'm like, I don't know if this looks tortoiseshell or tiger striped, but I was kind of liking it. I felt like I needed to mute it down a bit. So I came back in with that cream color. I'm going to go back and forth between my sponge and my paintbrush, adding additional color. Until I was happy with the look of it, I put in a picture of my family, and here's how the frame turned out. Not the exact same, but I really like it and think it's a fun paint technique. These candle holders look so much like Pottery Barn. They have a really heavy weight to them. They're $4 each. So I'm gonna show you how to style these without doing anything to them. This hanging lantern is very Pottery Barn-esque. It's $10, ready to go. You can find so many great dupes at the thrift store that you don't have to do anything to. All I did was clean this up, added in some Dollar Tree black rocks and a puck light, and this is good to go in your home and a fraction of the cost. Hey guys, I'm Liz and you're watching my second DIY channel where I post daily DIY videos. You may be familiar with my main channel, Liz Fenwick DIY, but I'm glad that you found me over here on my second channel. Make sure that you're subscribed so you just get notified every day when I post our daily DIY video.